So narcissism comes from the word narcissus. It was a Greek god. Greek mythology. Narcissus was a hunter and the son of a god and very gorgeous looking. His good looks meant that many people would fall in love with him, but he treated those people with contempt. This caused pain, anguish, sorrow for some people, and others noticed. So in order to enact justice on Narcissus, a goddess named Nemesis leads Narcissus to a pool. Once taken to the pool, Narcissus looks himself in the pool and sees his own reflection and fell madly in love with himself. He was so fixated in love and obsessed with his reflection that he literally sat there and never left the pool, and he died. He was unable to leave his own reflection, and he died. How many do you know narcissists that stare at themselves in the mirror? Watch out for the signs. God bless. Narcissistic personality can have a very negative and serious impact on not only their life, but yours, the people around them. On the exterior, we have arrogance and super priority, but it's more than likely somebody who's very insecure and incredibly unhappy, and you're probably the one that loves them and try to help them, and you're the one that's being abused. I'm sorry if this is your situation. Here are 10 reasons or facts why your husband or wife maybe have narcissistic personality disorder. Number 1, lacking empathy. The vast majority of us are able to understand how somebody is feeling. Then we generally act accordingly. Reassuring, offering sympathy if they're sad. For the narcissist, though, sympathy doesn't come so easy. Even if you're having a terrible day, the narcissist is very unlikely to sympathize. You may not even understand why you're sad at all. The narcissist is also extremely unlikely of any of their actions that they may have caused to upset you or any other people, but they will act like nothing happened. Number 2, what all these therapists on here keep saying as energy vampire, also conversation hogger. Narcissists, as they want to dominate everything else, want to dominate the conversation, even if it's not about them. They often want the subject to be about their favorite thing, themselves. They'll tell you about how great they are and what they've done and their achievements, and they won't give you an inch edgewise to say anything good about yourself. They also have no problem interrupting you with a completely different subject change. And this was actually the exact fight we had before my kid's dad left. I literally asked him not to interrupt me, and he left at 2 o'clock in the morning. And what's worse is narcissists hate to be corrected. So you correcting them in a conversation, even though they are being disrespectful and interrupting you, is warrants for getting in trouble. If you don't agree with what they're saying, expect to be corrected, rebuked, or just flat out ignored. Number 3, self-importance. Majority of narcissists, they feel like they are the most important person in the world. If it's with you, the most important person in the room. They're very entitled. They feel like what they do, good or bad, is vital for you and that you can't live without them. Again, entitlement. Narcissists believe they deserve special treatment. They literally expect you to treat them like royalty, but they will not do that to you. They'll treat you like you're the servant. Number 4, and this is a big one, false image projection. So the narcissist always has to appear to other people as big and successful. Not only so, they have to be around others that are successful, and they have to somehow sneak into that. And they have to surround themselves with people that are successful, even if they're not. They'll lie to be whoever they are to live with a rich person and not be that way. If you're not perfect, you're not it. Number 5, rule breaking. So narcissists believe that they're entitled and above the law and above any rule. It doesn't matter where they are, who you are, where you're at. It don't matter. They believe that they're the shit. So this includes social etiquette and rules like not interrupting people. Interrupting is the rudest thing you can do, too. Following the rules for a narcissist doesn't matter. They believe that the rules are in place for the other people, not them. Number 6 is strives for perfection. Whether it's you, whoever's around them, and even if he's poor, he still has to be perfect. There has to be certain clothes, and if you don't fit a certain standard, you're excluded from everything. And if you're with a narcissist, you're excluded from everything anyways. Number 7 is charming. So a narcissistic abuser will put on charm when he needs to, or they need to. They're very good at fooling people. They can beat the fucking shit out of you and go walk up to police and come off as an angel. They're expert liars and deceivers. They can be friendly, affectionate, and endearing. They know how to make you special, feel special, make you laugh, all that stuff. And they know how to get you just enough to where they can get you. Make you forget everything, fool you. And then they'll just flip on you. Whenever they're bored or they're not happy, what's going to happen? They're going to start bitching about you and talking down to you, and you're going to be the victim again and the target. They'll become aloof. In a way. Won't want anything to do with you whatsoever. Like, you just don't fucking matter. Even if you've been together for 20 years. So they turn their charm on to whatever else. That means usually you have a fight. And they go to their partner's house and then say all trash about you when it was them. Number 8 is manipulation. A narcissist or an abuser has no problem using your emotions or anything else to use against you. They will gladly influence people's opinions and thoughts about you to make themselves look good and keep a safe space for them, and you look like a devil. And they will totally use blackmail and triangulate everybody else, family of yours or theirs, to pin against you and make them look good. And of course is control. They have to control everything. Even if they don't have money and they're homeless. They get mad if they don't go just the way they want and it's going in a bad way. TV, what you eat, where you go, how you hang out, the music you listen to, everything. Just overall control. So when things are going good, the narcissist gladly takes applause because he believes that no matter what, even if you fixed it, that they're the reason it's going well. And that's all there is to it. But when it goes bad, all of a sudden there's a problem and you are the problem. And it's your fault. It can be the job. It could be you talked to him, goes bad before he left so he had to quit the job. It could be somebody looked at him funny on the job. Somebody's racist on the job. Or the laws in this country aren't meant for me, this kind of stuff. There's always some excuse, and you are always the problem. He might even talked about his mother and his childhood and brought me up, and I'm like, you somehow connected me to your childhood. Everything is your fault, no matter what you do.